Hey guys, Woods Farm here, just back out working on the 222 Scout Car project. This is going to be episode 7, and we're going to be working on the rear drive shaft, and we might also pull the axle and weld on the spring perches, which we made in the last episode, so we can change the pinion angle. So that's what we got planned. Everything's working towards a test drive of the chassis, but more importantly, we want to get it up on blocks, start the engine, and make sure everything in terms of the drive line is working correctly. Okay, so I've got some more parts. This is going to make up the rear drive shaft. This is actually a slip yoke, but I'm going to weld it on to create the yoke on one end of the drive shaft, and then this part is off of a 1987 GMC, and it's going to give us the movement we need. It's a splined piece, and these are the U-joints. This is another combination, 1350, 1330, and this is a 1310. So I believe these are the U-joints I need. Those U-joint straps there, I am having a heck of a time figuring out what to order. I've ordered 2 sets and they're all too big, so I'm just gonna have to try again, and hopefully third time's a charm. Okay, so we're gonna pull this rear axle because we need to work on the spring perches and get the pinion angle in a better position. We're really struggling this morning trying to get the frame lifted up high enough. If we had a proper car lift, this would be easy, but we need to get the frame high enough that when we support it, it'll take the tension off the leaf springs. So we've got 2 farm jacks, a bunch of 2x6s, all kinds of sketchy stuff going on. Okay, so the shackles are off. The U-bolts are off the axle. We're just going to roll it out. I need to mark what side is what. Okay, so I've got the new spring perches tacked in place. We're kind of struggling with trying to get the pinion angle at the right position. There's really not a lot of reference point where you can kind of judge the angle of the pinion relative to the way the spring perch is. So we're going to take the time and bolt it back in place and see if it's improved, and if it's where we want it, then we'll pull the axle back out. I'll weld it permanently in place. So we just bolted everything in and made sure everything lined up. The pinion angle is a lot better now. It's level, if not pointing slightly up, which is what we want. So now we got to pull the axle back out, and I'm going to weld it in place permanently. Okay, so there's the spring perches welded in place. I used the stick welder just so I get a little bit better penetration. Made 2 passes, and the inside was a little tricky, but I got it done, and those should be good. We're going to clean them up a little bit and then put some paint on it before we reinstall. See that plywood there? Just
Oh, pull it from under the wheel?
no, leave it because it was leveling it.
I got the sharpest one.
Yeah.
There we go. Ooh.
Difficult. Fuck.
That.
Oh,
I was just gonna roll it forward now.
the whole thing fucking shimmied over like.
Yeah.
Well, that was graceful.
Yep.
Okay, here's the rear drive shaft. Kind of skipped the build process on this one. It's basically exactly the same as the front drive shaft, which I already showed in a previous video. The one U-joint was a little tricky getting in. Just couldn't get it to seat right. So that took some time, but it's all good now. Just waiting for some parts from Napa, the strap kit and U-bolt kit to install this. I've had problems finding the right size, so hopefully third time's a charm. And these fit. If that's the case, we'll be able to install this, see if everything's good. And if that's the case, I'm going to complete the welding and finish it up. Okay guys, I'm going to wrap this video up here. Just got a lot of work done today. Got that axle sorted out, and we got the rear drive shaft finished. So next video, we're going to be moving on to things like the brake system. We're going to try to figure out where to mount the master cylinder, and we're also going to start working on the mechanism for the brake pedal. Possibly get the steering wheel sorted out. So these are all things that are coming up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. I usually get back to everyone that leave comments on the YouTube channel. And if you want to see more videos of the 222 Scout Car project, definitely like and subscribe. As always, thanks for watching.